Hi, it's Devagrain, and here are the spoiler changes of Joint 2.10. Actually, we've made other 10 major updates through, but this is the first time making a video for an update. This is because I literally wanted to focus on the product itself. But now Joint looks kinda solid on my standards, so I will take more time to making such videos, so there will be some more like this in the future updates. Anyway, now let's see the update. First, now Joint supports subgraph system. If you select nodes on the graph and right click and select collapse nodes, then the selected nodes will be collapsed into subgraph while leaving the composite node that represents our newly created subgraph. You can resize the composite node for the better look, or even you can modify the subgraph via the preview of the composite node like this. And there is a little toolbar on the composite node, which with a set of convenient buttons. First button is gold button. It will literally pop up the editor tab for the graph you're looking at. And the second button is preview visibility button. You can toggle the visibility of preview with this one. When the preview is closed, you can hover your mouse cursor on the composite node to see its contents. And you can open the preview again as well, like this. The third one is editing lock toggle button. It will lock the preview, preventing it from being edited. So it's kinda necessary because the preview will still take all kinds of input you're editing with. So just like what I'm doing here with node picker right here. So without it, you might randomly click them and mess them up so badly. The last one is a simple one. It will just simply relocate the preview viewpoint to the center of the graph. Additionally, you can change the color of the composite node on the detail tab as you want. And you can rename the subgraph by pressing F2 on the composite node. Lastly, you can also access the graphs on your Joint Manager on the Outliner tab as well. So next thing to introduce, now Joint has fragment dissolving and solidifying. When you make your script, there are some very frequently used combinations of fragments, such as this one, like sequentially doing it, which changing participants, displaying text on the widget, and making it wait for the player skip input is one of the most basic setup that you will use like a daily product on scripting. Yet you have to see all the components like this, and it looks kind of mess. So here is how we handle it now. Select your node and press Ctrl+Shift+D to dissolve. Now you can see that fragments are now dissolved into the base node, giving us much well organized look. But at the same time, you can still access its widget and properties while letting them to take much less spaces. And you can press Ctrl+Shift+S to solidify the fragments again, just like this. Or you can right click your nodes and press dissolve subnodes and solidify subnodes options to do the same work. Next, we reworked on the search and replace tab. First, we support display count graph toggle button, which allows you to filter out the other graph's contents. And now it displays much more nodes such as comments, connector, link, compositor nodes, and allow you to call them as well with some text. And we also rewrote its concurrent asynchronous refreshing logic to be more stable and faster. We previously temporarily disabled this concurrent update due to its instability, but well, now it's back. And that's it. Thank you for watching the video, and well, this update was kinda small one on the contents perspective, but I hope you liked it. And we're preparing a new video update for the system, so please stay tuned. Plus, Joint is now MIT licensed, so now it's completely free to use for every usage. So please share my project with your fellow or friends who have interest on such projects. Take care.